Hello, my beautiful divine friends, and welcome back to another reading. I just wanted to give you guys some good vibes before we got into it today. And today's reading is inspired by a conversation I had with my best friend Carly. And the topic is what your guides have been trying to tell you. So, the messages they have been meaning or trying to send you. So, let's get into pile selection. So, for our pile selection, we are doing something different today. This is actually inspired by one of my fave readers. Her name's Luna. So, pile 1, we have this chunky clear quartz. We want the sun to hit her real good. Pretty. Pile 2, we have this opalite moon. I just saw 111 on my timestamp, so maybe that means something for you. And then last, we have a lamdorite pillar. Ooh, who has beautiful blue hues. So my friends, go ahead and pick your pile, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, my beautiful friends. Pile 1. This is for y'all who chose this chonky clear quartz baby. We'll put her right here. And honestly, before I started recording this, I got this big, basically my guides were like, yo, you need to put on your sacral chakra body oil. So I just put that on, and then I was hearing this message when I was putting that on, about creativity. So before we even get into it, I think a message that your guides have been trying to tell you is be creative, create something. If you are someone creative, if you make jewelry, if you make music, if you make poems, if you draw, if you paint, if you create anything, if you make clothes, if you have a creative aspect of yourself, I think that you need to tend to that and nurture that a little bit more. Especially November, the birthstone of November is citrine, and citrine is a very energetic, manifesting, abundant stone. So maybe you do need to get citrine, but I'm just hearing that you need to be creative. Your sacral chakra is all about creation and divine feminine and being sensual and stuff like that. So really maybe allow your senses to be open, seeing a little more, play music a little louder, eat better food, or create cooking. Cooking is a big way of creation too, gardening, anything like that. I'm just hearing that you guys, I think your guides would really love you to just create and let yourself free and let yourself flow. And yeah, before we even get in, that's a message that kind of came in pretty strong, and I just wanted to relay that to you. For today, honestly guys, I didn't think this too much through, and I'm just gonna wing it and see what Spirit has. I have a couple decks that I want to use. You guys chose the Cat Tarot because you're pile 1 with this clear quartz. So I am going to use some oracle decks as well and some zodiac signs to see where in your life your guides want you to get more attention. But without further ado, Spirit guides of pile 1, what have you been trying to tell pile 1? Spirit guides of pile 1, what have you been trying to tell them? One more shuffle, please. What have you been trying to tell them? Okay. So just a few cards, please, Spirit. And honestly, guys, I have not used this tarot deck in literally probably a year, honestly, because I got a new deck. This was my first tarot deck. It was actually for a friend, but I got one for her, she got one for me. We were gonna switch, but I kind of got attached to these. So 4 of Pentacles, the Lovers. I'm hearing that your guides are trying to tell you to like release your control, release your grip. You're clinging on to something because you think that nothing is going to fill that place, or you're clinging on to something because you're scared of letting it go, you're scared of moving forward. But this is your guides telling you, like, there is more to come. There's more abundance, there's more happiness, there's more opportunity to come, and it's okay and it's safe to release. It's okay to not be so clenched and fixated and obsessed and like clinging to something, because whenever your energy is clinging and contracted like that, it's harder to flow and it's harder to work around and it's harder to have manifestations come through. So I think they're telling you right now, release your grip. Release your grip, okay? It's okay. Things will come in and things will fill the place of something that maybe just is expired in your life right now, and it's time to let it go. Maybe that's a relationship with the Lovers card. This is big Gemini energy. But not only in relationships, like self-love. So maybe you're clinging onto an identity about yourself that no longer serves you, an old identity from when you were younger, from maybe even a year ago, and you have evolved a lot and you've changed a lot, but you're still holding on to this. Or maybe a creative style, like I said earlier, be creative, be creative. Like maybe if you were making music or drawing, you had this type of style and it's time to step into a new style, and maybe you're scared to try this new style, this new genre, this new approach, because you're like, oh man, what if that doesn't work for me? But this is letting you know that it's safe to let go. It's safe to move on from that old identity that you were, or from that relationship, those friendships that are no longer serving you. It's okay to let go of those. Okay, I want to point out there's huge Pentacles energy here. So earth sign, like heavy, heavy, heavy. That's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So maybe this is you. This is the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So whenever I see this deck, when I first was getting acquainted with it and getting to know it, I saw this card as like someone who's very like kind of aggressive. They're like biting a box, like they look all tough, like they don't want to have friends, they don't want to let you in their space, they don't want to let you in your box. They're like putting up this like scary front. And I think it's just like, you may act like you don't need anybody's help, or you don't want collaboration, or you don't want to like take advice from other people. But with this 3 of Pentacles reversed, like it's saying that you need teamwork, you need collaboration, you need to work with other people, and like putting up this front and like being so stuck in your ways and being so fixed on like wanting to do it alone or not wanting anybody's advice is like really hindering you in whatever situation you're dealing with. If that's a creative situation, if that's a job situation, if it's a school situation, if it's a life situation, like communicating with your friends, your loved ones, your family, if you don't want to take this advice from someone or people, like it's going to hinder you. So like the message is, seek out advice, seek out help from other people. Like, yes, you may be super wise, super smart, but other people have sage-like advice, and a lot of the times your guides will try to communicate with you and will communicate you via another person, so via another vessel. If you're not getting the message, a lot of times they speak through other people. And I know I personally experienced that a lot with like my close friends or people that I know, or even strangers. Sometimes I'll talk to them and they'll say something totally like wise and insane, and I just know it's my guide speaking through them. So if you have people in your life, you're like, I don't know, they probably won't get that great of advice. Like, don't knock it till you rock it, okay? And what is this, 9 of Pentacles reversed too. I think you just need to get more in tune with yourself. And a lot of times this talks about spirituality and just cultivating a more spiritual routine for yourself, cultivating a more spiritual like way of being. And when I say spiritual, I'm not saying you need to do tarot. I'm not saying you need to meditate. I'm not saying you need crystals and you need sage and you need pendulums and you need all this stuff. Your spiritual routine is so unique to you, and it can be as simple as journaling through things you're grateful for every morning, as simple as Whenever you're taking a shower, have intentions of washing away something. Whenever you wake up, having a little morning ritual, listening to certain music that makes you feel spiritual, makes you feel alive, makes you feel awake, going on walks outside in nature. Like, it does not have to be what like mainstream people do. Like, if I've learned anything, it's that your spiritual journey is your journey. Your routine is your routine. And just because this person on Instagram has 1 million followers and they do this doesn't mean that is going to work for you. Just because this podcaster said this, and this doesn't mean that's going to work for you. So that's finding, like, that's getting to know yourself too. Like, self-love, getting to know yourself, the lovers, like cuddling yourself like these two kitties are cuddling, and like getting to know you and what works for you and what makes you feel the best and feel good. And the more that you like give attention and nurture yourself, the more abundance you will have, if that makes sense. But there may be a block right now because you're kind of out of touch with yourself. And I feel like a lot of anxiety, because Four of Pentacles also talks about anxiety, stress, worry, things like that. You know? That was a lot. Can I have one more, please? Thank you. Okay, so this is the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this card's all about deception. Or like the Seven of Swords, whenever it comes out, I kind of think of like, in this deck specifically, it's different for other decks, but in this deck, I think of someone that's being deceptive, and that's either you or that's someone else. It's like this little stick right here this cat's playing with. It's like playing, you're fiddling, you're like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't want to reiterate and say you're playing with someone, or like someone's playing with you or you're playing with someone. It's like the trickster, you know what I mean? And if that's you, if you're being deceptive or tricky to other people, like check yourself, real talk. But I also am hearing a message that you could be deceptive towards yourself. You know what I mean? Like, self-deception is a really tricky thing because sometimes we like believe it, you know, like it can be so hindering, and we won't do certain things because we're deceiving ourselves. Like I said in the very beginning, if you're clinging on to something because you've convinced yourself that nothing's going to fill the spot, or if you do something different and move on, it'll be the end of the world, that's self-deception, you know? And if you're convincing yourself that you don't need other people's help, you don't need collaboration, you don't need wisdom or guidance from anyone else, that's also self-deception. And if you're saying to yourself, oh, I'm fine right now, like I don't need to work on myself, I don't need a good routine, I don't need this, like I'm gonna figure it out, like blah, blah, blah. That's also self-deception. Like there's a lot of stubborn energy here. And if you're telling yourself those things, then I would reflect. Your guides want you to reflect, because the conception and perception you have right now of like your situation can easily be altered, and things can start moving and flowing once you reevaluate like how you see yourself and how you see your situation, because you could be deceptive towards yourself. Also, another one is if other people are being deceptive towards you, let go, walk away from them. Like the message earlier, maybe you're clinging on to something. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be friends, it can be family, it can be coworkers, it could be like communities, like on social media or anything like that. If people are being a type of way and they don't feel genuine and authentic, this is your guides telling you to walk away from that. Seven of Swords also talks about like knowing when to walk away, you know? So recognize the deception, walk away from it. If it's in yourself, recognize it in you and work to reprogram your brain and your perception and how you see things. And so I'm also going to get into some oracle cards here. I don't really know the intention with this. I'm just going to go for it. All right, Spirit, what have you been trying to tell pile one? What have their guides been trying to tell them? Oh, that was a bad one. What have their guides been trying to tell them? And I'm also hearing that I need to check the bottom of the deck energy for the tarot. So I'm going to leave that right here and I will check it later. But spirit guides, what have you been trying to tell pile 1? I just saw 1331 on my timestamp. So like mirroring 13s. Maybe the number 4 is significant to you. Maybe 13 is significant to you. Maybe that's a special date, November 13th or April 13th, 4, 13. Or maybe just the 13th of anything. Maybe that is significant. All right, spirit guys, what have you been trying to tell pile 1? Can I have just 2 more cards, please? 2 more cards, please. Usually this deck doesn't really like to be super fast. They usually take their time coming out. Spirit guides, what have you been trying to tell pile 1, please? One more. Uno más, por favor. 2 more. I'm not going to take 2. 1, please. Thank you. Okay. Immediately, I'm being pulled back to like the very beginning when I was like, it's okay to walk away, be creative, start something new. They're saying yes, 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 yes. Or if there's a question that you've been asking yourself, should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? Whether that be like a new style I was talking about, walking away, starting a routine, asking people for advice, collaborating. Yes, yes, yes. They are saying yes. And leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. What was I saying earlier? Trust that you can let go, that you can move on, that things are going to fill their place. Like these are very, very connected. This is just going off what I was earlier speaking about. The universe will catch you. Like you are supported. You can release your grip. You can release that control and fixation and obsession, and you can walk away and start something new because you're guided to do so. If it's a new style, like I said, in your artistic realm, then 100% do that because you got that idea for a reason. You got that seed was planted in your head because your spirit guides knew that it would be fruitful, it would be beautiful. So, and you are capable of doing it. Like I heard this one time that certain people will get like ideas and inspiration channeled into their brain because like the universe or the guides or the like spirits that put it there know that they are able to cultivate that idea. Like inventors, they're given an idea because the universe knows that they are capable of cultivating it and seeing it to fruition. So if you were given an idea, if you were given inspiration, if you were given passion for something, there's a reason it was channeled to you because the universe and your spirit guides have faith that you are able to see it through. Does that make sense? So like if you get an idea, don't think of it as, oh, it's just an idea. Like go after that idea. Sorry, I just thought I heard someone knocking at my door. Okay. Next, we have inner temple. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah. What was I saying earlier? Like getting to know yourself better. Loving yourself. Like finding that routine that works for you with the 9 of Pentacles. Like cultivating your own spirituality. Like tuning into your heart. Devotion. Devoting yourself and your energy and your time to you and what makes you happy and what makes you feel warm and sunshiny right here on the Lovers cards. Look, you're just basking in the sun. That feeling of the sun is so powerful and inspiring. But what makes you feel like that? If it's these ideas, if it's your artistic expression, if it's this or this, go after that. And find a good routine that works for you. You know, not Susie, not Sally, not whoever on Instagram or on your podcast that you listen to or on YouTube, but what works to you? What is devotion to your heart? Because that will be when you see the most success blossoming and magic happen in your life. And the bottom of the deck energy was Temperance. Yep. There's literally a reason. Like I was wanting to say Temperance earlier. Like I was really wanting to say this card because the whole energy of like releasing your grip with the Four of Pentacles, surrendering, letting it go, letting things flow, like leaping, trusting, you know, that is all temperance. That is literally the definition of temperance. It's surrender, it's letting go, it's going with the flow, it's not being resistant and not having that tight grip, but releasing your grip and trusting and leaping and just like flowing. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. There was a reason they said, girl, check the bottom of the deck real quick. I said, okay. And next, y'all, I am just gonna pull a couple shadow work cards just because we can. There's always something to heal. There's always something to work on. There's always a shadow aspect of ourselves that needs a little love and attention, some TLC. So let's just go ahead and I just want 2 cards, please. Spirit guides, what is some shadow aspects that pile 1 can give some love and attention to integrate? And I wanna explain that, like, your shadow aspects aren't bad or aren't evil. They're just parts of you that need love and need attention and need, you know, some integration, because they are your strength, they are your wounds, but they're also your strength if you learn to love them and integrate them. And I actually wrote a little story about shadow work when I was at the park. I wasn't meaning to, but it just kind of came out. And I guess I could read that to you guys, but if they tell me to, then I will. But suspiciousness, yes. You're suspicious that you're getting these ideas or you're getting this inkling for a reason. You're like, I don't know, but if I do this, what's different from my norm? Will it actually be successful? You need to stop that suspiciousness. Suspiciousness is a quality of distrust and disbelief. Give yourself reasons why you feel this. You don't believe that, like, you can achieve this, whatever it is. You don't believe that this thing that you got inspiration and ideas and passion for, you don't like believe that you can achieve it. That's why you're so stuck and gripped and, you know, not letting go, and your clenched energy. And that's why you're scared to leap. You're scared to surrender and flow and walk away from whatever, because you don't believe. You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in your guides. You know, you don't believe in your future self. And I'm hearing right now that your higher self is probably coming in to tell you, hey, pile 1, you are capable of this. You are worthy of this. You are so creative and so beautiful and powerful, and you can achieve this. So stop being suspicious and doubting yourself. Self-doubt. Whoa, like the energy I had in the very beginning when I was told about the creativity, I'm just really feeling like you are doubting your creative geniusness. You're doubting your creative passion. And that's so sad, because we're meant to be on this plane to create, to inspire, to, like, creating something for you does so much for someone else. And you may not even know that. But that's what I'm hearing right now. Don't doubt the universe, your guides, and yourself, okay? And also narrow-minded, this kind of goes hand in hand with this one. Very big 4 of Pentacles energy, 3 of Pentacles reverse energy, like not trusting. The narrow-minded, like you don't want to reach out to other people. You don't want advice. You don't want guidance. You think you can do it all on your own. I got to do this all on my own. Or you think that, like, I'm kind of getting this image of, like, you being in your room all alone and, like, not wanting to be social, not wanting to talk to people, let people know what you're doing. Like, you're very secretive for whatever reason. And yeah, I don't know, that just came through. Maybe that's for some of you, maybe not. Narrow-minded, you have a limited outlook in perspective and thoughts. You have a limited outlook on perspective and thoughts. What makes you think your thoughts are solid gold? What was I saying earlier? Your perception is deceived. Like, you have a deceptive perception of you and your situation and your abilities and your capabilities. And I don't know why that is. Like, reflect on yourself, why you're suspicious and why you're narrow-minded about, like, your potential and your success and who you are. Like, narrow-minded 1, I'm getting, like, the reaching out to people. You don't want anybody else's help. You want to do it all on your own. Like, I get that. As someone who wants to be independent as hell, like everything I create, everything I make, I don't talk to people about it really. Like when I was first making my YouTube and my Venusian Virtue and like all that, I didn't tell anybody, you know? And I was like, I gotta do this on my own. I don't need this. I don't need this. Just because, I don't know, I'm a masculine sign. I'm like that. Because I think for some reason it makes you feel better that you did it on your own. Like that saying that's like, I don't need anybody. I got myself. That's so wrong though. Like, we do need people. And the more I opened up and the more I shared with people about what I was doing, the more I asked, oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? The better things got, you know? And that may just be you being scared of rejection. At the end of the day, like, if we don't want to reach out, if we don't want to change, if we don't want to switch things up, it's because we're scared, we're not capable of it, and we're scared of rejection. You know? And so maybe you are resonating with that too, but I want you to know that you are fully capable, and your guides are telling you this, I'm telling you this, Spirit's telling you this. So don't doubt that part of yourself. And then lastly, my friends, I have these zodiac signs cards that I made just for, just to see like areas of your life that you need attention. Spirit guides, what areas of their life does Pile 1 need attention? Thank you. That was fast. Your dreams, literally your dreams, your creativeness in your dreams. Pisces 12th house. And then Taurus. And I said we had really big earth sign energy. Taurus is all about the arts. Venus, literally, it's your material things. It's food, it's music, it's art, it's beauty, it's creating things. Literally, your dreams, like Pisces is very dreamy and poetic. So this is a very artsy card. And then Taurus is Venus, artsy and poetic too, you know? And then the back, I am the dreamer. I'm imaginative and intuitive. Allow your imagination, cultivate that imagination. Don't be suspicious of your imagination. Leap, surrender, go for it. And then for Taurus, I allow myself to enjoy life's pleasures. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those were literally spot on for all this energy that's going on right now. Second house is also about like material things, money. So maybe you're scared of taking the leap and surrendering and following the flow because you're scared about money, or you're scared about losing this, not being able to support yourself. But I'm telling you right now, if you nurture your dreams, your imagination, if you enjoy life, then things will just flow to you. If you are creating and inspiring based off what your soul loves to do, then naturally you will bring in abundance and joy and happiness and good vibes. They're saying, yes, do the fucking damn thing, guys. And then one more thing, I have a bowl of some of my crystals in here, and I just thought it would be fun if I like closed my eyes and picked a random crystal. Okay, opalite. So maybe you guys need to get some opalite and just wear it on you. But pile 1, that was all. This was so fun and so interesting, and I hope you resonated with these messages and you take them to heart and you go for it. Yes, 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 yes. All right, if you guys liked this, enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. I'm a little tiny channel, and I would love to grow and reach other people, and that would really help me if you supported me, you know? So that is all. I will see you guys in your next reading, and thank you so much for tuning in. What is up, beautiful pile 2? Y'all chose this opalite little moon here. She is pretty. And because y'all chose pile 2, we're gonna do the Kawaii Tarot. Basically pile 1 is when I figured out what layout I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. I kind of just like let it go, let it flow, and I was like, all right, spirit guides, come in, take over. So I'm just gonna do the same thing with you guys. I really just want this to be really authentic. This wasn't really planned when I was doing this tarot reading. I was outside with my singing bowls, and I was just like, you know, this is a perfect day to get some messages. So, pile 2, spirit guides, universe, source. What have you been trying to tell pile 2? What messages have y'all tried to get over to pile 2? Let's do one more, please. All right, what messages are you guys trying to get over to pile 2? Ooh. Well, let's see, pile 2. What have they been trying to tell you? The color yellow is really coming out in my mind. Your solar plexus, so maybe you guys need to work on some confidence, some inner bravery, some life source energy, being determined, being passionate, being driven about things. Maybe if you wear some yellow, eat yellow foods, get a yellow crystal. Citrine's really nice. Yellow opal's really nice. Sorry, that just kind of came out, so. Maybe you have yellow aura, I don't know. Courage, like inner courage is really big with yellow. I don't know how I want to do these. Can I have one more, please? What have you been trying to tell pile 2? Okay. Emperor, Aries energy. Okay, so we've got fire, the Knight of Wands, Emperor. We've got earth and we've got air. So first off, what I was saying about like the yellow energy and like power and confidence and courage, that's really coming through with the Emperor right here. The thing about the Emperor, he is in control of his domain. Emperor, you know, he rules, he's in control, he's a provider, he has very strong, masculine, heavy energy. If he has people in his life, he takes care of them, he's in control. In another deck I have, he has like this giant crystal ball staff. So it's like, I don't know, staffs represent power, you know, and royalty. So very big energy like that. With the Knight of Wands, so what they're trying to tell you. I think they're trying to tell you that this is only going to apply to some people, but if like you're talking to someone or if you're involved with someone, it's okay to like show your emotional side and not have that tough, like bad boy facade, because the Knight of Wands is someone who's like, he's a womanizer, you know, he likes to flirt, he likes to do this, he can be a little fickle with his emotions, he likes to show off, very cocky. So maybe they're telling you like yellow is coming through, the solar plexus, courage, stuff like that, bravery. Maybe they're telling you to like try to cultivate a healthy level of like courage, not being too cocky, okay? Not being too domineering or aggressive or controlling of the people in your life. You know, maybe take on a more subtle, healthy dose of your own courage and your own bravery and your own masculine energy. Because maybe right now you overcompensate with this facade, this tough exterior, because on the inside you're feeling really like you just aren't understood. And the Five of Pentacles is a feeling of like being left out in the cold, being misunderstood, not being seen, not being heard. So maybe you feel like you need to be tough and loud and masculine and like kind of fuckboy energy, because that's your protection, that's your armor, emperor armor, you know, that's how you keep safe. But I think your spirit guides are telling you it's okay to let your armor off. It's okay to be sensitive. It's okay to share your emotions. You know, yes, it can be scary. Yes, vulnerability. That's the biggest thing I'm hearing is vulnerability, you know, and it takes a lot of inner strength, solar plexus. It takes a lot of bravery. It takes a lot of courage to be vulnerable. And I think right now you have a deceptive view and you have an illusion of what being strong is. Okay, being strong, being brave, being this, it's not having an armor up, it's not being masculine, it's not being tough boy energy. It's like I'm hearing like toxic masculinity a lot. And so it's being strong and courageous and brave is not the exterior. It's your ability to be soft. You know the song Soft to Be Strong, Marina? She was known as Marina and the Diamonds. Like that song is literally like playing so loud right now. Soft to be strong. The only people that are mean in the world are the cruel ones. You don't want to be confused with the people who are cruel in the world because you're trying to maintain some tough lifestyle. And maybe growing up, maybe your household, you had to be on fight or flight. You had to be tough. You had to have your walls up. You had to have that I don't need anybody mentality. Like I'm tough, I'm strong, like whatever. Maybe you needed that at the time growing up. Or there's relationships in your life where you had to be on your toes. You had to have your armor up. You had to be tough. But that can only get you so far. And I think your guides really want you to tap into your more sensitive side and like know that inner strength and real bravery is the ability to be vulnerable. But yes, being vulnerable around those who have earned it. Not just, you know, throwing out all your dirty laundry, all your trauma, all your shit to like whoever will listen. But the people in your life that care about you, that you have a closer relationship with, you can only get so close with them unless you learn to open up. You know, and I understand how hard it can be to be vulnerable when all you've known is walls up, show no emotion. This is how I keep myself safe. But things change, you know, and it's okay to share your sensitive side. Like the more you share your sensitive side, the more you can connect and the more you can feel heard and feel seen, and you won't feel alone. Like we share things with people. Humans share, humans interact, and humans get intimate by being vulnerable. And while you get intimate, the more connection, the deeper connection and understanding and love is cultivated in your relationships. And it's not just romantic. Like open up to your family, open up to yourself, open up to your friends, you know? And that way we can feel better. Like I, for one, I have a Scorpio moon. I have 5 Scorpio placements. So basically it's like very secretive. I don't want to show my emotions to anyone, like my true, real emotions to anyone, blah, 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 blah. It's really hard for me to be vulnerable and open up and talk about my feelings. And oftentimes I never really show how affected I am or this or this or this. I keep this exterior, right? And I feel so distant. I feel they don't even understand. They have no idea what I'm going through. They have no idea what I'm feeling. And I feel very distant and self-ostracized from them, 5 of Pentacles. But I've learned in the last year or two, when I actually am dead as raw as hell and vulnerable about my emotions and I let my inner sensitivity out, I can connect with people and be heard and be seen and be understood, and I don't feel alone anymore. It has like been such surreal medicine for myself, and maybe you can relate to the same thing, that you can only feel connected if you put the effort of being connected, if that makes sense. And I said earlier deception, and I was kind of picking up vibes of group 1 because there was some Seven of Swords energy there. Deception, like you're deceiving yourself if you think that you're okay, if you think that it's healthy and it's safe, and that true masculinity, true strength. And I want to go back to masculinity. It doesn't matter your gender, like you can just be a more dominant masculine energy or a feminine energy. Like air and fire signs are masculine, so maybe you're Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I'm just going to say that. But you may be deceiving yourself that being tough, not showing feelings, having walls up, having armor, being domineering, being a flirt, not getting close to anybody, not letting your emotions out. You think that may be tough and strong, but it's so not. Like, you are tripping. Okay, you are an illusion, you are in deception, you're playing yourself. Seven of Swords also talks about trickery. And like by you doing that, you're being deceptive to everyone else. Like you're playing other people because they may think that's actually you. There's no freaking wonder you don't feel understood. You're not being authentic. You're not showing people who you are. And yes, it takes bravery, and yes, it takes strength, but you can get there. And your guides want you to know that it's safe to share. It's safe to be open, because right now you're living in an illusion, you're living in deception, and you need to walk away from it. You really need to walk away from it because this is unhealthy for you. And I think you'll find a sense of crazy release and connectivity when you actually are authentic. And like I'm saying, it doesn't need to just be like you go on your Instagram and like draft all of your freaking fears and stuff and post it. Like, start small. Start small. Get honest with yourself. Look yourself in the mirror. Write down how you really feel. Get to know yourself authentically. No holding back. No filter. Next, find the closest person in your life that you feel comfortable with. Talk to them about it. Then talk to some other people. Then talk to some family. If you feel comfortable sharing that with them. Like, not all family members deserve to know what's going on because they're the ones who made us feel like we had to be tough and we had to have our armor up and our walls up and live in this fight or flight. Sometimes family's toxic. That's okay. Find family and other people. The thing about friends and significant others is we get to choose them. They're the family we get to choose, and that's beautiful. So just be real with yourself, okay? And then Five of Swords here is, I understand, like I said, sometimes our family is the people who made us feel this way, that are toxic. You may feel really betrayed. Okay, you may have felt, Five of Swords, so betrayed, stabbed in the back by someone in your past. So that's why you feel like you have to have your walls up and this armor and this bad boy, tough boy energy. And I'm saying bad boy, tough boy, just because that's the closest archetype, but bad girl, tough girl, like I don't need you, bad bitch energy, like independent. Because that can be like, yes, that can be awesome, that can be great, it can get you far. But it can also be so unhealthy and maladaptive to your growth, to your journey. And so I understand why you're feeling this way, but your spirit guides are letting you know, like, this experience does not need to define how you view emotions, how you view yourself, how you view vulnerability. It doesn't need to define it. You can take this and transmute it into something that makes you stronger. Like, yes, I had this experience. Yes, I felt betrayed. Yes, I was taught that my sensitivity, vulnerability was wrong in this situation. But I'm not going to let that define me. Define me. Because I know that true strength, true bravery, true courage is being able to be soft. You gotta be soft to be strong. Look that song up, dead ass. Seriously. Okay? And wow, this is really powerful. This went a totally different direction than I thought it was gonna go. But I love that. And I wanna look in the bottom of deck energy. Ace of Cups. Oh my God, yes! Guys, literally, like, I'll put this here. Ace of Cups, new emotional beginnings, new relationships. What I've been saying, like, if you take it upon yourself to do this work, to find the inner courage to be vulnerable and show your emotions and show your real feelings. You will feel closer to people. Your relationships will benefit. You will have new relationships, new emotional fulfillment. New. Like, you will feel like you've never felt before. It is safe. It is so safe to open up and share. Like, yeah, the relationships that you have now, if you take your steps, if you do these things, if you get out of that illusion and open up and share, you will feel safe. You'll feel seen. You will feel heard. You will feel connected. And it's like the relationship you have now, those relationships will feel brand new. It's like a renewal because you're doing something so groundbreaking. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to get some oracle messages. Pile 2, I just want to give you like a hug. Oh my God. And I know whatever you've gone through, like, it's justifiable to feel that way. It's justifiable to feel that you have to have all these vices just to stay strong and just to stay protected. But you can be protected while being vulnerable. And like, when you are vulnerable, you will find home in other people. You will feel closer to them, and then they can take care of you. They can protect you, you know? The right people, though. Oh, wow. 2 cards, please, Spirit. Or 3 cards, please. Oh, that's so pretty. And then you'll be an emperor, right? You'll be the ruler of your life, but in the most authentic and sensitive way, which is, oh God, that's so beautiful. Fuck. 1, Star Mother. Literally, what did I just say? People will be able to take care of you and nurture you. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? You can mother yourself first by being honest with yourself, honest about your emotions, honest about your sensitivity, not deceiving yourself, not living in an illusion. You are a sensitive little boo. Like, you're such a sensitive sweetie. Transformation. Holy shit. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Yes. Oh, they want you to know that a big transformation, a big new beginning is coming. If you learn to wield this strength. 1 more, please. How can you mother? Oh my God, that's just so beautiful. Unbound. And you got Unbound and the Initiation. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay, literally, I need to take a breath for a second. Releasing what doesn't serve you. This toxic armor, right? This toxic bravery, courage, strength. You may have gotten it in a past life. You know, the same thing could have been true in a past life. You learned that being safe and being protected mean you had to be distant, aloof, walls up, not showing real emotion, being a very masculine energy, very loud, powerful energy. Like, maybe you were a king in a past life and you had these same issues and you never actually found like true emotional fulfillment. Releasing that, literally releasing all of this transformation. First, you got to release it. Okay, the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. There is an intense change going on here. You unbound, you release this idea that I have to be strong in this way, okay? You go through this initiation. This initiation is you being honest and straight up raw with yourself first, with someone else, doing this, journaling your feelings, like getting a real clear vision of you, not an illusion or deceptive vision of you, but being straight up real, knowing yourself first. Then you will cultivate such transformation where it will affect your relationships. It'll affect new beginnings. It will affect you and how you are with other people. And then you'll be able to mother yourself and nurture yourself and take care of yourself properly. And as too for other people, you can be able to take care of other people more because you're comfortable with your vulnerability. You're comfortable with your sensitivity. And that's so powerful. And as you're comfortable with that, you can take care of others better. You can nurture others better. But also, you'll be able to receive that. You'll be able to receive. And sometimes we have a lot of wounds with receiving gentleness, receiving mothering, receiving nurturing energy, because we never got it. We never got it growing up. We never got it in a past life. We never got it. And that's probably why you feel misunderstood, alone, unseen, unheard, in the cold. And you were taught, oh, I need to do this to be strong. But no, you'll find such release and relief if you receive and you really accept sensitivity and being nurtured and being understood and being heard and being honest and being authentic. Oh my God. It's like a new energy. Ace of Cups, like literally, oh my goodness. Wow, Power 2, you guys are powerful. It's so untapped. Like your spirit guides are like, you guys are so powerful, you don't even know, but you just have to tap in. You just have to take the armor off and let your inner light fucking beam. It's like, I'm getting this vision of like, there's a suit of armor, like somebody's wearing a suit of armor, right? And there's a little light peeping through the suit of armor. But as they start taking off the armor, this light just beams. You know, it's like the sun, as if the sun was like covered by a giant shell. If you crack open the shell, the sun is gonna shine. That's like you have such an inner light that's like not even visible because you have all this stuff on top of it. And your guys are just saying, dude, take it off, take it off. Like you have such a beautiful light. You have such beautiful, sensitive emotions to share with the world and just share with yourself. Oh my God. And I could just see things like yellow. What did I say earlier? Yellow, yellow. Light is yellow. The sun is yellow. You are yellow. You know, you just gotta, your aura is yellow. You just gotta get all the muddled, dark energy out of that so you can shine like you're meant to. Oh my God. Whoa, powerful. I'm getting like hyped up so hard right now. And these are just some shadow work cards. I just wanted, we always have some healing to do, some integration to do. So I just wanted to see what your guides really wanted you to focus on. And just 2 cards, please, Spirit. Guides, what do you want Pile 2 to focus on? Guides, what have you been trying to tell them to focus on? What have you been trying to tell them they need to give some TLC to, some love and attention? Because shadow aspects are not, they're not wrong, okay? They're not what's wrong with us or what's bad. They're parts of ourselves that we need to love and give attention to and integrate to make us even stronger. Like this vulnerability thing. You have a shadow wound with vulnerability, but it's not wrong. You just haven't learned to love it and integrate it into your being. Spirit, 2 cards, please. And I'm talking like really fast right now, so I know I'm like channeling. Oh shit. Resentful. Think loving thoughts for the person or yourself that you resent. It's restricting your emotional happiness. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is it a person in your past who made you feel this way? Is it yourself who made you feel this way? You resent that for whatever reason. Oh my God, that's powerful. Why do you resent being vulnerable? Why do you resent being emotional? Why do you resent sharing? Who made you feel like it wasn't safe? Vengeful. Find a better way to heal your anger. This negative emotion comes back full circle. Yeah. I was saying earlier in the reading how maybe you think strength is this or this or this, but it's not. You know, it's actually being sensitive. So it's like these negative emotions, you know, aggression, domineeringness, anger, whatnot, those aren't actually doing anything. And maybe because you have so much like anger and resent and vengefulness in yourself, you may find it hard to connect with the sensitive, loving parts of yourself. But the biggest thing you can do is send love to these parts of yourself. Make this a journal prompt. Get to the bottom of it, but send love to that part of yourself. Hey, vengeful Pile 1, part of myself. Pile 2. Okay, I'm just do it in like my terms. Like this is how I would work on my shadow work. Hey, vengeful Rachel. I understand you're feeling it. I understand you're feeling like this. It's okay to feel this way, but know that I love you. Know that it's safe. Know that you no longer have to feel this way. And I'm just sending you so much love. You know, that's how you can talk to parts of yourself. But oh my God, that is powerful. Pile 2, I also want to get some astrology cards just for like places in your life your guides want you to give a little more attention to. This reading has been so... The first pile was really deep too. And Taurus also came out pile 1. This is just, this is powerful. And Leo. I was feeling Leo energy. I kept saying sun, the yellow. So 5th house is creativity, expansion, sun. Think of the sun as like your ego. Think of the sun as you. Having that courage like a lion, having that bravery to be vulnerable, to let your real self shine like the sun. Like there's nothing more powerful than knowing the real you and letting it shine and not covering it up, not trying to deceive it, not trying to put walls around it, but literally unapologetically letting who you really are and your inner light and radiance to shine and saying, this is fucking who I am, man. This is who I am and I'm not sorry about it. I am sensitive. I am strong. I am vulnerable, and that makes me powerful. It is so strong to be soft. And then with Taurus here, like not being so stubborn, okay? Don't be so stubborn about this change. Don't be so stubborn about opening up to people, about having this like bad boy, bad bitch walls around you. Don't be so stubborn, okay? Venus is the planet of love, of relationships, of arts, of beauty, of connection. There's something so beautiful and magical about love and opening up. And then on the back, we have channeled messages I wrote. Success and creative expansion is my birthright. Yes, I allow myself to enjoy life's pleasures. I'm hearing like inner child too. Like the Leo really reminds me of like child work. So inner child work. Like I said, you may feel this way because something in your childhood happened where you were taught that being safe is being strong by walls up, no emotion, guarding yourself, having a mile thick layer of armor before you actually get to some sensitivity. But it's okay to unbound, have this transformation happen for you. Oh my God, pile 2. Things are going to be so beautiful for you. Your life is going to change once you take these steps to really be vulnerable. And lastly, guys, I just have a bowl of some of my crystals in here, like my smaller ones. And I thought it would be fun to like pick one and then it be a reference for you, like some things to get. So, yellow opal. Did I say that in the beginning? I wasn't even looking to. See, I'll even do another one. I'm not looking. Seraphonite. Ooh, big heart chakra. Seraphine, they're angels. So they're like fiery little dragon angels. And they're in the top angelic hierarchy where it's like they're the top dog. Like they are protectors. They are closest to source. Very, very, very powerful, but they love. This is in the shape of a heart. Love, love, love. Having emotions come through. But yellow opal, solar plexus, courage, bravery, determination, passion and bravery to be authentic and to be yourself and to let your light freaking shine like the sun, like the Leo. Okay, pile 2. This was just so magical and powerful. I am shooketh. And thank you so, so much for being here, for receiving this message. I wish nothing but the best in your future. I hope you have so much emotional fulfillment. And I love you. If this resonated at all, if you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. I'm a very small channel, and I would love to expand and reach people and just connect with more energy. So I love you. Thank you so much, pile 2, and I will see you in your next reading. Okay? What is up, my beautiful and rad pile 3? You guys are last, certainly, not least though. This is for you guys who chose the Lambdorite pillar. Look how pretty these blue hues are, dude. Okay, I said what's up, and I also said dude. I think you guys give me more like homie energy. So like, this is for the homies out there. Okay, you guys, because you're pile 3, you got the Crystal Visions Tarot. This is probably one of my favorite tarot decks. Yeah, got obsessed with it and used it for like 8 months straight. So guys, we're gonna see what your spirit guides have been trying to tell you, all right? The messages they've been trying to send you, maybe through dreams, through other people, through videos, through songs, through books, through just zoning out. I'm hearing for you guys dreams maybe like a big way to communicate or get messages from your spirit guides. Oh, that was a bad one. All right, one more please, guys. Spirit guides, what have you been trying to tell beautiful pile 3? Let's find out, shall we? Okay, too many came out at once. I'm not going to take that. If the 2 wants to come out again, it can come out again. All right, spirit guys, what have you been trying to get through to pile 3? Oh, can I just point out how pretty the hues look right here? What have you guys been trying to communicate? Oh, wow. So we got some major arcana here. 2 more spirit. What have you been, guys? Okay. I guess y'all will be the ones with 3. I'm flipping these over just to flip them over again. Whatever. Y'all are the only ones who got 6. So, let's see what came through. Ooh, Ace of Swords reversed. The Star. Death. Okay, I just want to say that like every single pile has been so powerful, and you guys are not any exception. This is really powerful energy. Okay, transformation obviously is something that I see. There's several messages, so I'm just gonna get into it. With the Star card, that is like, I like to see the Star card as like your dreams, like your wishes, your like your dream job, your dream life, your whatever, your desire, your manifestations, and having hope in that. Like I'm hearing like it's okay to dream. It's okay to have an imagination and be inspired by this and, you know, go after something. I actually just made a tweet last week on 11/11 that was kind of like this message that I needed to share, that like it's so powerful to have dreams and passions and desires, because we are given passion and desire for a reason. It's because our soul knows we can experience that. It wants to experience that, and it knows that there's this untapped potential and this untapped source of just beauty and abundance that we can achieve and we can experience. And like your soul came in this lifetime knowing, I want that. That's going to be my dream because I know I can experience. I already did it. You know, it's like your higher self, your future self already did it. So it's capable. You know, maybe this dream is just a memory from your higher self or your future self. So that's what I'm hearing, is that it's okay to have that dream. It's okay to share that dream. One, I feel like maybe you're not communicating with other people. Maybe you're not communicating with yourself. Maybe you're not speaking it out loud, the dream that you want. You know, and it could be to move here, to have this career, to achieve this, to have this car, to have this lifestyle, to have this, to have this, to have this. It can be applicable to any, there's multifaceted dreams out there, okay? Like, and you just need to communicate it, okay? And maybe you're not communicating it because you haven't got like the most mental clarity on what that dream is. but I want you to know it's safe to dream, okay? And that with the Knight of Pentacles here, they're on a journey to achieve something. So the Knight of Pentacles energy is like, they know what they want, they see what's in front of them, and they're gonna freaking go after it, right? But with it reversed, I'm feeling that maybe you're scared to have this dream because if you speak it out loud, if you talk about it, if you tell other people about it, then all of a sudden there's pressure, right? And if you don't achieve it fast, if you don't get it immediately, then you look like a failure. But this Knight of Pentacles is letting you know that your dream is coming. You are on your way to your dream, but it's gonna take longer, okay? It's not gonna be overnight. It's not gonna be with 3 clicks of your heels. It's not gonna be in a week, in a month, but that's okay. Good things take time. Like, you are on a journey to achieving your dream. And it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to share it. Because the more you share it, the more that you are strengthening that manifestation. And I've always noticed, things for me that I manifested, hardcore, when I would talk about it, it would be matter of fact. There is no other reality or option than this. And that's what I say about my dreams too. I want to be successful. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. And I know I will. There is literally no other reality than me achieving my dreams. And because I'm that sure of it, that is the only option. I know it's going to happen. And you should be that way about your dreams too. So matter of fact, say you want to be a singer or whatever. I am 100% going to be a singer. There's no other option. Say you want to be published. I can feel myself writing it. I can see my publicist emailing me. I can see my book at a bookstore. I am going to be published. There's no other option. That's how you should be approaching your dreams. And maybe you have a bunch of lack mentality, I'm hearing. And with this Death card, it's really letting that fall away. Scorpio season, we're in November. It's all about death and rebirth. So evaluating things of yourself that either detrimental, maladaptive, or holding you back from experiencing the journey and the bliss. And a message that I've been hearing for myself personally, lately, my guide's been telling me, I got this crazy sun light code download when I was meditating in the sun. And it was telling me you need to enjoy the journey. Okay, yes, your manifestation, your dream, it's gonna happen, okay? But you need to enjoy each day leading up to it. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy not having your dream. Enjoy your dream taking root. Enjoy the beginning stages, the beginning life before your dream, because once you have your dream, you can look back to this time, this journey, and be humble and be appreciative and be remember then when I didn't have my dream and I still had faith? Because each step in our life, each day, each chapter, each cycle is so important. You're not in this for no reason. And a lot of the times our dreams don't come to us immediately because we have not cultivated a safe environment for them to flourish. We may not have the right relationships. We may not have the right habits. We may not live in the right place. We may not have experienced something yet that we need to experience for our dream to, have a safe environment to be in. And so I'm really hearing that you need to evaluate the things about yourself, the environments, the people that are either yes, safe or not safe for something to cultivate in, a dream to cultivate in. And so with and just working on your limited beliefs, really work on letting those fall away, getting to know the root, some shadow work. Why do I have these limiting beliefs? Where did they come from? When were they conditioned? When were they programmed? And working on yourself to reprogram and recondition, because you can literally rework your brain. This isn't spiritual shit. This is 100% psychological, medical proof that you can rewire your neural networking systems. Your brain gets grooves, okay? The more you do things, the deeper the groove gets. But if you start doing something else, it's going to be hard at first because you don't have a deep groove. If you have this one habit, if you have this one belief, your neural networking goes there, okay? It goes in that groove because it's been done so many times. But if you implement a new habit, you start making another groove. And it may want to have you go back to the deepened groove because that's normal. But the more you work, the more you repeat and do this positive behavior or this positive mindset, the deeper that groove will be. You can literally reprogram your brain. So like with this death card, I think that's something that you need to do to work on your limiting beliefs and what's possible for you. Like you are infinite. You are God. You are the universe. Like you have already experienced everything that you want to experience. So work on your mind in that way. And then with the Hermit, normally I would say, you know, it's okay to withdraw. It's okay to have you time. It's okay to have a little hermit moment because I'm all about the hermit moment. But honestly, for this situation, y'all, I think because it's reversed too, is like you need to share. You need to get out there. With the Ace of Swords, I said you aren't sharing. You aren't letting people know. You aren't talking about your dreams. You aren't talking about what you want to achieve. Your guides are letting you know that like you need to talk about it. Come out of your shell, come out of your cave, come out of under that rock and be expressive. Be you, talk about it. Like initiate conversations, journal about your dreams, post about your dreams, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your significant other, you know, talk to your guides about your dreams. Oh, they would love that. They would so love that. And like how you talk to guides is just like how you talk to anybody. Hey guys, what's up? Like for me, if I'm going through something and I'm feeling a type of way, I'm like, okay, check in real quick, guys. I am feeling very this, okay? I'm feeling this because da-da-da-da. And like, obviously you're not going to have like a straight up like normal conversation unless you're like clairaudient or claircognizant and you can like kind of have that telepathic communication, which you can get to. You just got to work on it. But just like talking about it, literally. My friend Carly, whenever she feels a type of way, she like videos herself. And you could do that. Video yourself talking about your dreams. Make a voice memo. I love making voice memos about certain things. Just like get it out. Write it down. Script it. Like the more that you put that energy out into the universe, the easier and faster that dream can come. Okay? Because like words are spells. Words are magic. Scripting is magic. Mantras, make affirmations. I know some affirmations I have is like, it refers to like the journey, appreciating the journey. It's like, I'm so blessed to experience the journey of my dreams coming to fruition. Or like every day I experience a moment closer to my dreams coming to fruition, or just anything like that. Like you can come up with them like, I'm so blessed I get to experience this moment because it's preparing me for all my dreams. Like anything like that. Those are literally just pulled off the top of my head. But create a mantra or affirmation that works for you, that makes you feel confident and proud about talking for your dreams. Like having hope. This star is literally like all about dreams. Like your dreams, your hopes, your desires, your passions, and like nurturing those passions. The star talks about nurturing your hopes and your dreams, being gentle. Like she has her foot in imagination, there's stars around her. Like it's just so magical and beautiful. You know, she has one foot on the ground, one foot in reality, one foot in the water, one in her imaginations, her dream, because she's integrating the two. Oh my God. Whatever. She's combining the two, reality and her dreams. She is the bridge. You be the bridge for your own dream. You be the bridge for your dream, your passion, and your reality. And soon, the dream can just walk over the bridge into reality. AKA you are the vessel. You bring forth the dream. And then Three of Swords here is, I totally forgot you were here, dude. Hey, Three of Swords. I need to take a breath. So you may be scared to talk about your dream, to share your dream, to believe in this dream because you don't want it not to happen and then feel heartbroken. Or like I said earlier, is like if you do tell people about your dream and it doesn't happen immediately, you may feel like a failure. You may feel like things didn't work out, and you feel this sadness and this regret and this all these feelings, all these negative feelings with the Three of Swords. Your guides are letting you, like, don't let fear and the unknown stop you from pursuing this, stop you from believing in this and thinking about it and feeling it, because fear is just our subconscious trying to protect us because it's the unknown. You know, innately, our mind, our body tries to protect us from the unknown because unknown can mean danger. But you can just tell yourself, hey, fear, hey, potential heartbreak and disappointment, I know you're trying to protect me, but I know there is no other reality or option but for my dream to come true. You know, and I love you. Thank you for trying to protect me and make sure I'm okay and prepared for disappointment and heartbreak, but you do not need to stand in my way because there is no other option or reality that I do not achieve and experience this dream. And that's how you need to look at things. That's how you need to communicate and verbalize and articulate things. You know, I like to say things out loud a lot when I'm feeling like a type of way, and I just talk. I talk to my feelings, I talk to my doubts, I talk to my fears, and I just shift it or try to create a healthy relationship with them. You know what I mean? But letting that fear die, letting that extreme anxiety, or like you're preparing yourself for worst case scenario, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that because you are on your journey. You just have some rivers to cross, some valleys to go through, a journey, maybe a little slow, but it is going to happen. And it's safe to come out and talk about it. Oh, wow. Okay, bottom of the deck energy. The sun. Oh, this is so positive. This is Leo energy, 5th house energy. The sun's all about positivity, good feelings, happiness, these butterflies, transformation. Like, oh, this is such a positive card. Like, I think you'll just start feeling and living in more positivity and more brightness and more sun once you start, like, implementing what I've been telling you. To, like, really living and talking about it and being excited for it and, you know, being thankful for, like, the position you're in now. That will bring this dream to you in such a beautiful way, and also that will allow you to experience the now moment in more positivity and more warmth, because you're not scared of this dream not coming to fruition. You're not scared of disappointment. You're not hiding in the shadows with the Hermit here, but you are out. You're out letting light shine on you, sharing, feeling good. Oh, that's so beautiful. And obviously I don't have to say this, but whenever you do achieve that dream, you will feel like the sun. The closer you get on your journey, the more you talk about it, the more you share it, the more it is your only reality, the more you will feel bright and positive and sunny and just good feelings, you know? Okay, pile 3, I also want to get into some Oracle. So we're going to pull 3 cards and see what your spirit guides have been trying to tell you. What else they've been trying to tell you. All these piles, like, I don't think I've done a reading as powerful as this one in a long time. Just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's because there's like a full moon coming up. There's a full moon on Friday. And it's Tuesday. It's Mars Day. Mars energy, Apollo Day. I was born on a Tuesday, so I'm a Mars child. It's very, very passionate energy. You know, go-getters. Very masculine. All right, spirit guides, what have you been trying to tell pile 3? Whoa. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Oh, I'm getting a feeling that I may have this dream. Why do I have this dream? Why do I want to do this? Why do I feel this calling? Oh, maybe because it's my soul telling me I need to experience it. You know? Why do we have dreams? Why do we have passions? Why do we have desires? Because something inside of us is trying to tell us, this is the path for you. Go down this path. You need to experience this. And that could, the niggling feeling could also be your spirit guide saying, this direction, pile 3. Do this, pile 3. Because they're trying to guide you. They're trying to have you experience the best life ever. What else, spirit guides? What have you been trying to tell pile 3? 2 more, please. 2 more, please. Birthing a new age, yes. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. What have I literally been saying? Your dreams are going to be your reality. There is no other option. Birthing a new age. This is coming up with new ways to feel and experience and talk about your dreams. Birthing a new, not like I had to be prepared for failure, I'm scared, hiding in the shadows, but coming into the sun, talking about your dreams, being inspired, knowing that like they are going to happen, addressing your fear. Hey, I love you. Thanks for trying to save me, but there is no other option. I am birthing a new life for me, a new age, and it's going to be my dream, and I'm dreaming it into a new world. Oh my God, that's perfect. A bunch of purple energy here too. Crown chakra, third eye. Listen to your intuition. Sagittarius, I'm hearing. I think of, okay, this didn't come out, but it was flipped over. This is the ever unfolding rules. Cracked open. It's happening to you, it's happening for you, not to you. Yes, this is very accurate too with like the whole, like the journey, okay? And the journey being a little slower. And I mentioned earlier, sometimes we don't get our dreams immediately because we need to cultivate a good environment for them, a new age, new world for them, okay? And I think in hindsight, when you get to your dream, you can look back on this time and be like, I'm so glad that it took as long as it did, or I'm so glad that the way it happened for a reason, because now I'm in the best place ever. And I do want to get one more, but it's happening for you, not to you. So whatever blocks you have right now, just know that there's a reason. You know, there's always a reason. And this one came out, soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. And also maybe like the more you talk about it, the more you share it. I'm also hearing that it's happening for you, not to you. I just said it may not be coming in because it doesn't have a good environment to grow really. Oh my God, I'm looking at the moon right now and it's freaking beautiful. I'm sorry, I digress, but you may not have your dream or manifestation happening to you right now because you don't have the people in your life that you need. I think I mentioned that earlier. You know, so I feel like whenever you find your soul tribe, it will have a safe place to cultivate this dream. You will have safe people around you to share, you know, to talk to your dream about, to share your dream with, to envision, to get creative, and all these things. You'll be able to communicate that. You'll start communicating, start talking about it more, you know, because you're trusting this nudge. And by doing that, you simultaneously will birth a new age, right? And then you can just reflect, oh, I'm so glad it happened the way it happened. You know, hindsight's 20/20, but you can have a future perception of being like, oh yeah, thank you, universe. I'm so glad everything happened the way it happened, because look at me now. I feel like the sun. I have my soul tribe around me. I have my manifestation. I'm in the flow. I'm in a new age. Oh yeah. Okay, pile 3, we're also going to get 2 shadow work cards just because there's always aspects of ourselves that we need some tender love and care. We always need to give some attention and love to. And this could be some parts of yourself that your spirit guides have trying to hint at to work on. Okay, spirit guides, what are 2 shadow aspects that pile 3 could work on? What have you been trying to tell them to give attention to? What have you been trying to give pile 3 messages about? I'm gonna shuffle one more time. These are so little. Look how cute they are. Got them on Etsy. Come on, spirit guides. What are you trying to tell pile 3? Ooh. Nothing want to come out, huh? I guess y'all are perfect. Perfect doesn't exist. Who wants to be perfect? Come on, spirit guides. Oh! Whoa! Okay, 2 flew out. Behind, I'm gonna have to reach for them. Okay, we have addictions. Think about the emotions you are trying to cover up. Deal with those emotions, process, heal, and release them. So maybe limiting beliefs, you're addicted to limited beliefs. I think it's really special that this came out, because when I was talking about the brain and rewiring and retraining your neural networkings, that's really big in addiction, because if you're addicted to something, those grooves you have in your brain are really deep, okay? And you get out of addictions by doing something different, right? Creating a new habit, but it can be hard. So maybe like going back to retraining your mind, retraining those neural networkings and receptors to think and feel and experience different emotions. With the death card here, remember I was talking about that? So maybe addictions, it could be like substances, right? But it also can be mindsets. It could be this fear of failure, fear of heartbreak, fear of disappointed, fear of rejection if you talk to people about your dreams. Rewiring those and dealing with them, healing them, and releasing them. And then you also got manipulative. Let go of wanting to exert power over someone or a situation. Do you need to work on your self-esteem? You tell me how that resonates for you, because it's going to be different for each people. But working on your self-esteem, again, going back to fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of disappointment, fear of sharing and expressing things. Maybe you're trying to manipulate how you look to people, your image. But let that go. Let that go. And it's happening for you, to you. Don't try to rush this process of your manifestation. Just know, just trust, just believe with all of your heart, this is happening. This is the only reality. There's no other option. You know, that really, really helps me manifest things. And also, y'all, we're going to get into some astrology cards just to see where your guides want you to focus your energy in your life. Some areas in your life. 2 cards, please. It's been very powerful. I hope you're feeling inspired, and I hope you go after that and talk about your dreams. Like, it doesn't make you weak to want something or desire something, or the bigger the dream, just like the bigger your journey is going to be. There's no dumb dream. You know what I mean? These are hard to shuffle. I'm sorry, guys. Come on now. Okay, I'm getting impatient. Impatience. Maybe you're way too impatient about your dream, and you need to learn to have a little more patience and appreciate the journey. Remember, it's all about the journey. Knight of Pentacles. Virgo, 6th house, Mercury. So Mercury's all about communicating. So like I said earlier, communicate with the Hermit, come out of the shadows, talk about it, communicate to people. 6th house is all about service, routine. Virgo is very analytical, very organized. They're really into health. They can be kind of judgmental though, so don't judge your dream. Don't judge the part of yourself that really wants this dream or wants to talk about it. Don't be like, oh no, you're dumb. Like, shut up. Like, Ew, why do you think that? Allow yourself to dream. Don't judge yourself for it. Don't criticize yourself for it. Just let yourself be connected to that inner child, to that inner soul, and talk about it. Let it free. One more, please, Spirit. I'm really hearing like the Sagittarius card to come out, and I keep seeing it really strongly in here. Oh, what is this? See, okay, this is interesting. Taurus has come out in every single pile. Maybe it's because we're about to have a Taurus full moon eclipse. But Taurus is very stubborn. So I guess everyone's had a little stubborn energy. Don't be so stubborn. Venus is all about the arts, aesthetics, beauty, love, relationships. So allow your artsy side, aesthetic side to come through. Be loving towards your dream. Talk to people that you have relationships with about your dream. Don't be so stubborn and hermited, you know? Don't be like, oh, I'm just gonna keep this to myself. I'm not gonna tell anyone. Don't do that. Let it out. And then the affirmations on the back are for Taurus. I allow myself to enjoy life's pleasures. Let yourself enjoy the journey, okay? Enjoy the day-to-day. Enjoy not having your ultimate dream or manifestation right now. Enjoy each day and find something that you can take away from it. Find the lesson, find the medicine, find, you know, the blessing in every day. Yes, just enjoy life's pleasures. Like her, she's just walking through the field, feeling the sunshine, surrounded by butterflies, surrounded by sunflowers. She's just enjoying life. And then for Virgo, I'm here to serve, heal, and support wellness. Serve yourself, heal your shadows, addiction, manipulativeness, the lack mentality, fear of failure, and support yourself. Support your dreams, support you. Okay, pile 3, do the damn thing, okay? And lastly, my friends, I have a bowl of some of my little smaller crystals in here. And I just wanted to pick one because I thought it would be significant. Oh, so you got lapis lazuli, little pyramid. Maybe get some lapis lazuli. These are so beautiful. I think of like intuition with this. I think of dreams a lot with this. It's funny because I think in the beginning I said a way that your guides communicate with you is through dreams. And this whole reading has been about your dreams. And so maybe sleep with some lapis lazuli under your pillow. Or maybe you want to go to Egypt because it's in the shape of a pyramid. Maybe, I don't know. But that is all today, y'all. This was powerful. I had so freaking much fun reading this and reading your energy. And I cannot wait for you to cultivate a space for your dream to really grow and blossom. And I can't wait for you to experience your dream. If you enjoyed this, if it resonated, if you liked it, I just saw 3333 on my timestamp, but as I was saying, if you liked it, enjoyed it, anything, please do like, comment, or subscribe. It would mean so much to me. I'm a very small little channel, and I love to grow and expand and read for more people and touch more people. And yeah, so thank you again, pile 3. You're beautiful, and I cannot wait to see you in another reading.